right now, obviously you know about what has taken place with SOPA and PIPA and so on and so forth. What I want to do right now is kind of show some of the backlash. Now obviously it didn't actually go through, so we know that there's really nothing to worry about as far as the internet is concerned. However, a lot of the file sharing sites, they're feeling some of the repercussions and going back and forth saying, all right, should I continue to do this or shouldn't I? Now we obviously know what has taken place over the last decade with things like ShareBear, LimeWire, and so on and so forth. But what about now as far as the piracy concern continues to grow? Because that's what this thing is really all about. So one of the first things that has really taken place happens to be with a site called Mega Upload. Now Mega Upload, they are the largest file sharing site out there right now. Mega Upload averages roughly 3 million users per month, which is kind of crazy when you really think about it, because Lord only knows how many files they're actually sharing back and forth. So obviously this is a major problem now. People in the entertainment industry have really cracked down on this. The FBI has actually arrested the CEO and has brought some people in now, but they have brought a lot of the higher up executives into custody and they are now on trial. Now there's been an awful lot of spin-off because of this, and that's what we're going to go ahead and kind of discuss right now. So we know Mega Upload, if you logged on to Mega Upload, there's a big problem right now. This is pretty much what you're seeing when you log on to the website, seeing that the FBI has in fact taken it over. So my advice to you, although you may want to see what's going on that site, do not upload anything. Some of the other sites like FileSonic have kind of followed suit. FileSonic and Uploaded.2 have also pulled the plug. However, they have not been pulled the plug by the FBI. They have done it on their own. Now, FileSonic is also another file sharing site. Now, what they have done is said, well, you're not allowed to share files between users. You are now able to just upload your own files, keep it stored inside the cloud, and then download them again. Similar to a Google Docs, if you will. However, you can do it with any file across the globe, whether it's music, whether it's a movie. However you want to do it, you can store your files on their site. So that is what they're allowed to do. However, you are no longer allowed to share files back and forth. It's similar to Uploaded.2. They have totally pulled the plug. They've said, no, we are not actually going to do this. Now, some of the other sites out there have come out with a kind of a different approach. They said, no, I'm not pulling the plug because we don't actually encourage piracy. We encourage sharing, but only of your own files. And own files meaning your own curated content. You're not allowed to go out there and, steal a movie and then share it with somebody else. It's more for people inside the business, like MediaFire, like Dropbox. So that is really kind of the spin-off and some of the things that have really happened since then. Now, as far as the other ones are in fact concerned, as far as MediaFire is concerned, they are going to be around. They're not going to be doing anything, and it's yet to be determined as they're going to be having any charges really brought against them. Because here's the thing, while MediaFire doesn't in fact encourage it, and they don't have any sort of incentive for file sharing like Mega Upload does, they do get a small percentage if you do share a pirated video or a pirated song, so on and so forth. With things like MediaFire, that's not allowed. I mean, they say, yeah, I'm sure it happens. It does in fact take place. But they are now saying, well, you know what? Maybe we should not necessarily be encouraging this. It'll happen, but we can't, really patrol this. There's no way to in fact do this because we don't know who actually owns the file and who does not.